Welcome back, guys. We're going to do another episode. I think I'm going to change to my barbarian. I'm trying to fight the habit of saying Apparently I say that a lot. When I rewatch my video, I say a lot and sniff a lot for some reason. I guess it's just a nervous twitch that I get. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave game right here. I'm going to switch over to my barbarian. And there's Barb chick right here. You can see I have all these characters. You can go in here and just select this hero. It'd be bad to delete. If you accidentally delete, of course you got to type in delete. But if you delete something that you didn't want to delete, you could just click the little green arrow that was back there. That would allow you to undo your mistake. Right, so I don't know why I opened that one. So we can go to feats of strength here. As you guys see, when this first came out, you had to build an Infernal staff, I believe is what they called it. You got to use that Infernal staff to open this killer unicorn world. So I think I'm gonna go do that and show you guys this level. So what I'm gonna do is go to one of my non-season characters, because they're gonna be the ones that have it. So I can't remember what I got here. You know, it's been a while. So we're gonna look around here. Looks like I don't know if these guys can do T10 because they're so old. Alright. So I'm going to select this hero right here. Do you know what? Let's just do a Whirlwind Barbarian. It's going to be quick and easy. I can't remember if I use him or if he's better. I'm going to assume he is. Alright, so I'm going to select him. And it looks like I was playing on 9, okay. So we're going to do an 8 just so it's a little bit quicker. Save and close, start game. And I'll show you guys exactly what you need to do to open up that cow level. So go ahead and wait for the loading screen, which take a little bit here. Alright, so they call this Whimsyshire, is the name of the area. Sometimes you can find some rainbow goblins if you kill them. Sometimes they open one of those rifts to Whimsyshire. It's like a rainbow looking rift. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun place to be. Just because I'll show you if I tell you anything. We'll ruin the surprise, right? So they took these out of the game. Rift keystone fragments. That used to be what was required to open the normal rift. So here we go. It's Infernal Staff of Hurting, apparently. That's the final form of it. You gotta find a bunch of materials, and they're hidden in different areas. You guys can research that online. If I knew off the top of my head, I'd let you know. But, so you have to go to the old ruins, I believe. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Sweeping Hollow. Just go to old ruins and check it out. It is the old ruins. Let me think about it. But anyways, you bring the staff with you. This is just a way to guarantee an opening for it. So what you gotta do is talk to the cow here. He'll only have that above his head if you have the staff on you. So go ahead. So we're gonna watch this. But there is a cow level now, so they kind of need to change that text, I guess. But not many people do this anymore. Used to be one of the best places to go. So it's gonna do like a hole in the ground, Whimsyshire. Alright, so here we are, Happy Land. About smiles. I think these guys were probably smoking a lot of pot when they made this. And they thought it was a good idea. And it was a good idea. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so as you can see here, we're just killing some teddy bears. Look how violent that is. First time I played this, I was horrified. I was like, oh man, what's going on? Killing little flowers and teddy bears. And that's a death breath, but because this is non-season, I have too many. I have too many, guys. So sometimes inside of here, you'll be able to find some pinatas, which are really good because they drop some good gear. There's some ponies here. This is the sound they make when they die. They yipe. So you buy the plans for the Hellfire Staff in Act 2, which is also where you get the Hellfire Amulet and Hellfire Ring plans that are required. I'll do a video with those as well, just to show you guys what the Uber bosses are like. And we'll go through and kill all the key wardens until we get the devices. So I can show you the kind of grinding that's required to do it too. That way you guys will be all prepared when you come in and play Diablo. Next season, you guys start next season or this season, you'll have a better idea of what's going on. What has been in the past of Diablo. I've noticed that a lot of new players that start now miss out on all this stuff, right? This stuff is all the old players used to play this stuff. And a lot of the new players don't get the puzzle ring or the Bardache and the cube. That was just barely added, of course, but it's always good to know that option is out there, so you guys just aren't salvaging those items. That would be bad. So if you're watching this, you know to hold on to them. Alright, let's go through here. See if we can find a pinata here. So this is what I did last season. I just sat here and held down right click, and brushed in, and just chopped everything up. Obviously there's better barbarian builds now because the gear changes. We didn't have focus and restraint last time. It was here, but it wasn't recommended for the build just because of the different items that we needed in those slots. But now with the cube, the entire game has changed, and I don't have any items in the cube right now because I only have it on my seasonal character. Once the season ends, your character will turn into a non-season character, and your stash and gear will all be shared. So you have to make a lot of room at the end of the season. I try not to collect too much gear, but I end up collecting too much gear anyway. So you can see there's little cupcakes up there for healing. Eat a little cupcake. And I remember back in Diablo 3, when it first came out, people were looking to get in here because it took a lot of materials and a lot of gold back then. That was a lot of gold to spend on a staff. It was not very easy to get gold when they had the auction house because there was no vault. So you kind of had to do what I'm doing and just farm for forever to get the gold, and hopefully sell some stuff on the auction house if you got nice items. But yellow items were better than legendary items back when the auction house was out, so Blizzard did not do a good job on the initial release, but they are doing better now. I believe they have a different team on it ever since Reaper Souls. The first one Diablo 3 when it was released was just, it was just bad all around, and I don't know why. I have no idea why Blizzard decided to just, I guess they were kind of pressured, and they'd spent so many years making it, but I don't know why they would just let it fly now. When they did, they could have waited for a little bit to fix all the issues with it, but to be honest, they probably didn't know. They probably thought that they had it down and that it was good enough for everyone. Alright, so that's pretty much the entire area there. So we're gonna go back to town, and yeah, that's the cow level. Or not the cow level, that's Whimsyshire. For you guys, so you need that staff to get in. Just talk to that cow, and then you can leave the game, re-enter, and do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and log out of my non-season right now. So there's no point in playing non-season characters when they merge anyway. Your Paragon levels merge as well. So if I have 664 now, I have a different number. I have like 512 or 513 on my season. It'll add that to the 664 and do an experience differential instead of a level-based differential. So I'll just get experience added to my Paragon instead of the actual base number. It'd be kind of nice if I got the base number, but then people would be hitting, 3,000-4,000 by now, which is absurd. So I thought my Paragon was high until I started playing more of this game, and then found out that people are getting like 700, 800, 900 during just season alone, added to their non-season. And if you've been playing all the seasons, that's a lot of Paragon levels for your non-season. I wish they made it so you wanted to play non-season more. But there's really no point to ever playing non-season, ever. That's just how it is. Because in season you get certain gear. You get special gear that you can't get on non-season until the season's over. Once the season ends, you're able to get that gear. Okay, that's bugging me. We're going to do that. Alright guys, well, I showed you Whimsyshire. This one's going to be a short video. I will see you guys next time.